Good evening, students. Welcome to the session. In this session, we are going to discuss two questions which are given in the homework today. And the first question is on screen, and I will mention the angles with the marker. So, wait for 1 minute. I hope you have seen the question and you have tried your best, but still, there is some requirement, so that's why this video is being uploaded. So, two angles are given for this question, and the angles are 45 degree. So, this angle is 45 degree. Okay, let me change the marker. So this angle is 45 degree, as well as this side angle is also 45. You can see this angle is obviously 90 degree. So this angle is also 45. So refractive index of this prism was given to you. This outside material is air. This outside medium is air. So this was the question, and this angle was also 45. Incident angle is also 45. This angle was given 45 in the question. Now refractive index for this prism was given, that was under root 2. So these are the things which are provided in the question, and you have to find from which surface the ray will emerge out. So here obviously ray is entering from rarer medium to denser medium, because the refractive index of prism is more. So it is rarer to denser refraction. So refraction will happen here. So the equation of refraction will be outside medium is 1 into refraction sin I. So sin I is sin 45. Then ray will enter in the prism. So we have to find the angle of refraction. So this is sin 45. This will be equal to refractive index of prism, that is under root 2 into sin r. So students, this is the equation of prism Snell's law. So this is the Snell's law. Left side refractive index of air into incident angle sin is equal to under root 2 into sin r. So we have to find the values. Sin 45 will be 1 by root 2. This is 1 by root 2. It is equal to sin r under root 2 into sin r. So sin r will be equal to 1 by 2. That means angle of refraction will be equal to, so this is sin r equal to 1 by 2. So that means r is equal to 30 degree. Sin r equal to 30 degree. It will be 1 by root 2. So r angle is equal to 30 degree. I hope it is clear, and you can note down up to this point. This is 30 degree angle. So you can note down up to this point from the screen. After that I will erase it. Okay, you can pause the video and note down. Okay, now I am raising it. So now you have to find the path. Okay, so this is 30 degree angle. We have calculated that from the when incident ray will enter in the prism, it will make 30 degree angle with the normal, that is angle of refraction. So now I am drawing one line, or you can say a path of ray with the normal. So this will be the path I am showing with the line. You can see this ray should go in this way if it goes without refraction. So this angle will be 45, but it undergoes refraction, so it will be 30 degree in this way. This is the path of ray, this is the path of light, and angle will be 30 degrees. So wait for 1 minute. This is approximately, I am drawing the straight line, trying. So this angle will be 30 degrees. This angle is 30. Now students, you have to draw a normal here. Normal means perpendicular. So you have to draw a normal here, and you have to check what will happen now. This is the normal. So let me find some angles. So this is 45, this is 90, this angle is 90, this angle is 30. So 90 and 30 will make 120. So that means if I will talk about this angle, this complete angle will be equal to 120 degree. Now if it is 120 degree, this is 45, 120 plus 45 is 165. So that means this angle is 15 degrees. Students, I hope this is clear, because sum of the angles of a triangle is equal to 180. So this is 120 plus 30, 90 plus 30, 120, 120 plus 45, 165. So this angle will be equal to 15 degree. Make it clear. If any doubt is there, then you can ask me personally on my mobile number. So now 15 degrees is this angle, but this is not the angle of incidence. So angle of incidence, now angle of incidence will be this angle which is made by the ray with the normal, and this angle will be 90. So incident angle will be equal to 90 minus 15, that is 75. So students, you have to find this angle. Most of the students now have not calculated this angle. So this is 75. Now refractive index is given for prism. This is under root 2. I hope you know one relation between the refractive index and prism, critical angle. So critical angle sin C is equal to 1 by refractive index of prism. So 1 by refractive index of prism, that is under root 2. So students, if under root 2 is given, then critical angle for the prism will be equal to 45. Critical angle for the prism will be equal to 45. Now what will happen? You can see here, I am raising this critical angle. You can check, angle is more than the critical angle. The incident angle is more than the critical angle, and the ray is traveling from denser to the rarer medium. The medium of prism is denser as compared to outside medium, which is air. So it will reflect back, that is called total internal reflection. So it will undergo TIR, total internal reflection, and this angle will be again 75. So what will happen here? It will undergo TIR, which is total internal reflection. So it will happen here, total internal reflection will happen. And this angle will be equal to obviously 75. So this ray will undergo TIR, and this will be the angle 75. Let's assume this angle will be 75. Then students, this angle will be 15. जो अंदर का एंगल बचेगा, that will be equal to 15. Wait, this is 75 degree. This angle is 75 because the next angle will be more than 90. So that's why I am drawing this again. So this is 75. This is 75 angle. This remaining angle will be equal to 15 degree. Now students, you have to concentrate on this page. This is 15. This is 15. This is 75. Now check this triangle. This is 15. This is 45. So 15 plus 45 is equal to 60 degree. That means this angle will be 120. This angle will be 120. So बच्चे, इस एंगल को what we will do here? We will draw a perpendicular like this one. This is the perpendicular here. let's suppose this is the perpendicular. So this ray is making this angle 120. This complete angle is 120. So one angle is 90. This angle is 90. You have to concentrate here. This is 90. But what is the angle of incidence now? In angle of incidence is this much. This is what? This is equal to 120 minus 90. That means this angle of incidence is equal to 30 degree. Now the angle of incidence is less than critical angle. So this angle is, if you can zoom in, थोड़ा zoom करोगे then it will be more clear. This angle is 30 degree. ये angle कितना होगा? It will be equal to 30 degree. So it will be equal to 30 degree. Now अब ये angle क्या है? This angle is less than the critical angle, so refraction will take place. So that means after this process, after this 30 degree angle, the ray will emerge out like this one. The ray will emerge out of the medium and it will bend away from the normal. If you have to find the emergence angle, you can find the emergence angle. It will be 45 degree. Check कर लेना एक बार. It will be 45 degree. So basically you have to follow the step by step procedure. You have to follow the step by step procedure, and only then after the answer will be calculated. You can find the answer only after step by step procedure. Otherwise this type of question you may do some type of mistakes. So you have to remember these things for doing question number 1. I think this is the complete solution. If any student is facing the doubt, then he or she can ask. The last angle was 120, this was 120 degree, and when we draw the normal, then the incident ray, this ray will make 30 degree angle with the normal. So 120 पे 90 का एंगल ड्रॉ करेंगे. 120 में से 90 माइनस हो जाएगा. दिस 90 will be minus, 90 will be subtracted. So incident ray will make 30 degree angle with the this type. So it is, if it is surface number 1, if it is surface number 2, and if it is surface number 3, then the ray will emerge from surface number 3. I hope it is clear. You can note down the solution step by step. I have explained. If you have any doubt, then you can ask me here or on my mobile number also. So now we have to see the question number 2. So what will happen in the question number 2? That is also important one question. So I hope you have seen this question. Okay, now let's move to next question. Okay, this was the question. You can note down the step by step procedure. If any doubt is there, then you can ask. Okay. Okay, now let's move to the next question, and the next question is here on the screen, and this angle is given. I hope angles जो थे वो सारे given थे. This angle was 45 degree in the question. It was given. This angle was 45 degree. Okay, prism angles are not mentioned, so I have to mention them. Wait for 1 minute. And the angles are okay. The angles are 75, 45, and 60. So this angle is 60. This angle is, I think, given. It is 45, and this angle is 75. So students, now you have to do this one. Okay, you have to try at least once. One question we have done. Now refractive index for this prism is also under root 2 given. Under root 2 was given the refractive index. So this is under root 2. Now students, we have to apply Snell's law here so that we can find the angle of refraction, because obviously ray is entering with some angle, so it will be refracted here. When it will enter the prism, refraction will be there. So under root 2 into, okay, outside medium 1, so 1 into sine I, which is sine 45. So sine 45 will be this here. Sine 45 is equal to under root 2 into sine r. So we have to basically find the angle of refraction here. So this is sine r. So when you put the value of sine 45, it will be equal to 1 by root 2. So 1 by root 2 into root 2, this will be equal to sine r equal to 1 by 2, the earlier case like the first question. So angle r will be equal to 30 degree. So now I am raising it. You can note down how angle r is 45, r is equal to 30 degree. So angle r is equal to 30 degree. That means this angle, this ray should go in this way. This ray has to follow this path, but this ray will not follow this path and it will bend towards the normal. This angle will be equal to 30 degrees. Students, please note down which angle is equal to 30. Angle made with the normal by the refracted ray, and it will go like this one. This ray will be, I am extending this, wait. So this ray will go like this one. Okay, this is the refracted ray. So this is the path. Now check. This angle is 30. This angle is 30. So remaining angle will be equal to 60 degree. Obviously this angle will be equal to, because this complete angle is 90. This complete angle is 90. So that means the remaining angle is 60. Now add these two angles, 60 and 75. These two will make angle 135. 60 plus 70, 135. So students, what will happen when you draw a normal here like this one? When you draw a normal here, we have to find the angle of incident. So we have to find first basically this angle. So this angle is equal to 45 degree, because 45 plus 60 plus 75, 45 plus 60 plus 75 will make 180 degree. So that means this angle is, this remaining angle will be equal to 45, because this complete is 90, this complete angle is 90, normal is 90. So this is, if this angle is 45, then obviously this angle will be also 45. Now for the previous question, the refractive index of the material was under root 2, and for this case also the refractive index is under root 2. And when the refractive index is under root 2, we have seen the critical angle is 45 degree. So now in this case, students, you can see this ray is making 45 degree angle here. So that means this is critical angle case. This ray is making, this ray, I am repeating the, I am indicating the ray with arrow. This ray is making 45 degree angle with the normal, which is critical angle case, and the ray is traveling from denser to the rarer medium. I am repeating, the ray is traveling from denser to the rarer medium, and the angle is equal to the critical angle. So students, what is the case for critical angle? When there is a critical angle and the ray is traveling from denser to rarer medium, ray will not emerge out and the ray will not reflect back. It will follow the boundary. It will follow the boundary that is separating the two media. So it will follow the edge of the prism, okay, face of the prism, you can say. It will follow. So I am now finally showing the path which is followed by the, the path which will be the path followed by the ray. So I am now drawing the path. And you can note down up to this point. So this is the final answer. Now I am indicating this ray will not go in out media, that is air, not reflect back in the same media. It will follow this boundary. So this is the boundary, and ray will फॉलो दिस पाथ। ओके, अब ये रे इसके बाद कहाँ जाएगी ये बात की बात है, लेकिन रे विल नॉट इमर्ज आउट। और इसके बाद ये कहाँ जाएगी वो बात की बात है, ठीक है। अब यहाँ पे नॉर्मल ड्रॉ करेंगे, फिर ये रे किस सरफेस से निकलेगी, मतलब कहीं ना कहीं तो निकलेगी वापस, ये भी बात है, लेकिन अभी ये फिलहाल इस सरफेस को फॉलो करेगी। फर्दर इसको ट्राई करना। आई थिंक जब ये यहाँ पे रे जाएगी फिर से रिफ्रैक्शन होने के चांसेस हैं। यहाँ पे नॉर्मल बनाएंगे हम, इट विल बी द नॉर्मल, और फिर से ये 45 डिग्री का एंगल बन रहा है, दैट मीन्स फिर से ये रे सरफेस को ही फॉलो करेगी। ये एंगल भी 45 हो गया ना, इंसिडेंट रे विद नॉर्मल, तो ये फिर इसी सरफेस को फॉलो करती रहेगी। आई थिंक चेक कर लेना एक बार, इस सरफेस को फॉलो करेगी, यहाँ पर जाएगी रे, यहाँ पर जाकर शायद ये यहाँ पे नॉर्मल ड्रॉ करेंगे एक, तो नॉर्मल ड्रॉ करने के बाद 30 डिग्री का एंगल बनेगा, तो हो सकता है अब बाहर चली जाए, बट अभी तक याद रखना, इसके बारे में सर से बात करेंगे कल कि रे कहाँ जाएगी उसके बाद, ठीक है। फिलहाल ये है कि रे विल फॉलो द पाथ ऑफ S3, जो S3 सरफेस है उस सरफेस को रे फॉलो करेगी। तो इसके बाद का आंसर जो है मुझे कल याद करवाना स्टूडेंट्स, वी विल डिस्कस टुमारो दैट फ्रॉम दिस एज, फ्रॉम दिस कॉर्नर रे विल वेयर गो, रे कहाँ जाएगी वो हम कल डिस्कस करेंगे सर के साथ। तो 2 क्वेश्चंस आपको दिए थे, उसका एक का आंसर हमें मिला है, दूसरे का आंसर हमें ये मिला है कि रे विल फॉलो द बाउंड्री ऑफ सरफेस 3, बट आफ्टर कंप्लीटिंग द, आफ्टर प्रोसीडिंग टू द एज, उसके बाद क्या होगा दैट वी हैव टू डिस्कस टुमारो। सो दिस इज़ द क्वेश्चन फॉर यू ऑल्सो, आप सभी जहाँ से भी पढ़ रहे हो यू हैव टू स्टडी दिस ऑल्सो, कि इसके बाद रे कहाँ जाएगी, ठीक है। याद से करना है क्वेश्चन कंप्लीट, एंड रेस्ट ऑफ द थिंग्स वी विल डिस्कस टुमारो बिकॉज दिस वाज जस्ट अ लेक्चर इन द हरी। तो 22 मिनट्स का लेक्चर है, तो जल्दी से इसको समराइज करना, एंड 2 क्वेश्चंस यू हैव टू नोट डाउन, rest of the things we will discuss tomorrow. Okay, thank you so much for watching this video. Have a nice day ahead. Take care. Bye bye.